Hey, hello. I hope you're great. Right now, I would love to talk to you about triggers, and sometimes we get triggered by different things, and it's like an alarm clock that is there to protect us. And sometimes we're in a situation and we get triggered by something, and we react without thinking, and it's like a stress mechanism that comes in, and we just behave, or we have an emotion in that moment that we are not in control of. It goes so fast. But I really believe that those triggers and those emotions are there to protect us, and sometimes that's really good. If we're in an emergency, the body has to react really fast. I think we all have seen incredible things that people have catch their baby out of a window or falling, or really incredible things, and you could not do that if you didn't have this system that just react. But there's a lot of times in our situations during the day where we are triggered by something, and our system thinks that we are in danger, or it's a threat, or it's something we should be afraid of. And so we react. And then if it's possible, then for example, we are in a conversation and we're triggered by something. We just note ourselves. Instead of reacting, we note it, like just inside. Oh, I got triggered. I need to go home and look a little bit about why did I get triggered. Instead of reacting, be reflected about what triggers you. And also, when you work with your own triggers, suddenly when you see other people get triggered, you know they're in a trigger of a stress, and it's not always that makes sense, not even for ourselves. We can have experienced something in our childhood or in our past that suddenly come up and trigger us, because it's what we have experienced that come up and like saying, alarm, alarm, this could be dangerous again. Even though you're perfectly safe, there come a smell, a sound, a word, a mood, something that you think will really cause you emotional harm, physical harm, or anything, or stress. I want to tell a little story about me and my son. We're walking on the street, and I've told him a million times, don't go to the edge of the street. And then one day he was upset with me. I can't remember what it was, but he was upset. And he was running towards the street, and I was running after him. I said, no, you cannot run. And he actually crossed the line and run into the street, and I just grabbed him. And there was actually coming a car. And of course, I got so angry, because I've told him so many times, and I was really angry. But the only thing that happened is, with my anger, he was just fighting me. So I was angry. It was not like I got, oh yeah, of course, mommy, you're right. No, I didn't. He got angry with me that I was angry with him. So when I came home, I really realized maybe that was not the best way to react, even though he needed to know that it was not good. But my anger, I could see that didn't really help. It didn't really help the situation. He didn't really get the point that he was not very old. He could not run into the street. He didn't get that point because I was angry. So he was more like protecting himself from my anger. So I sat down with my triggers, my emotions, how I behaved, and I sat with it, and I felt inside, what is it? Why is it I was triggered? What happened? What do I really feel? And I came into that. It made me so scared of losing him, because I love him so much, that my trigger was anger. I got angry that he could run out to the street and cause that I would maybe lose him, lose the love I had. And I think that went 2 or 3 weeks, and he did it again. And this time, I don't know if I stopped him before. I don't think he got as far as the first time. And I stopped him. And I said to him, instead of getting angry, I was calm, and I told him, because now I had gone through all the triggers I had been through. Why did I trigger? Why did this trigger? And instead of telling him my stress and my triggers and my anger and all the negative, I came from a place where I told him, hey, listen, I love you so much. It really, really scares me when you run towards the street or into the street, because you can really get hurt, and it scares me a lot, and I love you so much. And he have not done it since. Really, he haven't done it. It was like he understood that it was because I loved him, and I was scared that he should not run to the street. It was the truth. It was the truth of my feelings. So when you sit down and you see, what am I triggered by? And if it keeps on coming up, where does it come from? Sometimes we are triggered by something in our past that's not dangerous anymore. When we're children, some things was more dangerous, and now we can actually handle those things. So sometimes it's also going memory, back to our memory and see, yeah, back then I was scared of this, but right now I can easily handle what I was scared of in the past. Oh, that was my water. I was about to knock down the table. Let's not hope that's going to trigger my in more videos. But go back and see, what am I triggered? Is it something I need to still be triggered by? And if I'm triggered, how can I handle the best way in next situations? And come from a place, the truth in you, and not the reaction place. So I hope you like this video. This have really helped me. Learning about my own triggers have taught me a lot about other people and myself, and also coming from a better place. I hope you're great and you have a great weekend, and take good care. Hi.